this is the ASMRMedic. I hope you're well. It's been quite a while since we last made a proper video on AGN's realm, and I thought it was high time that we got back into it because we've worked hard on this place and I didn't want to kind of let the series die. So let's get back into it. We've made quite a lot of progress, especially up until about a month ago when we kind of got distracted by our own server. If you want to play Java Minecraft with myself and the rest of the Java Minecraft subscribers that play, then just take a look in the description and you get all the details there. But we last left off finishing up the exterior and starting off the interior of our big chicken manor, I believe we call it. Yeah, chicken manor, where all of your chickens that you've named for me have taken up residence up in the top floor mostly. And we'll get back into that soon enough, but I didn't want to work on that in this video. What happened here? Not too sure. That must have been there for a while. Yeah, that goes to show just how long it's been since we visited, I suppose. I wanted to get some netherite. Now, we have briefly searched for netherite in the past, but we didn't get very far because I realised pretty soon that I was mining in preloaded chunks before the 1.16 update. So what we're going to do, and I've got a bit of a plan here. First of all, we're going to go empty our inventory of all the stuff we don't need. Obviously, you know that we've recently upgraded to mending on a lot of our equipment, but of course, before we go netherite hunting, we do need to sort out our inventory. So let's pop all that glass back in there. We can get rid of everything else, and I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so I think that'll just about do it. We've actually sorted out a lot of the storage in our valuables and tools shed, which is what this little building is going to become. We will get around to finishing that off eventually as well, but let's head on into the nether now. Actually, before we do that, we're going to employ a certain method to netherite mining, which has been employed greatly on my own server, which is using beds. So what we're going to do is, thankfully, we already have our own sheep farm. So let's grab a bunch of wool from these guys. I will make a bunch of beds, and then we can use that to blow up quite efficiently lots of space in the nether. And apparently with this method it makes netherite collection incredibly easy. So it's meant to be quite hard to find, but with this kind of overpowered method it makes it far easier. So I don't know how many beds we're going to need, but I'm going to get a bunch full and we're just going to test it out. I may have to mute the game because there's going to be a lot of explosions, because I think the way it works is that you create a bed, you put it down in the nether, and then you try to sleep in the bed while you're in the nether, and it explodes. So, and then that explodes a massive area bigger than a TNT blast, which will obviously reveal all of the netherite, or all of the ancient debris that you can then turn into netherite scraps and eventually into netherite ingots. Okay, so I have gone around those sheep a few times, see how much we've got. I think we've probably got well enough to at least get this method underway. So let's head on into the nether, create some beds, find an area that's out of spawn range, or at least out of the range that we travelled in before we changed to 1.16. I think that Let's Play ASMR, well, of course he was finding some because him and CMP both have netherite gear of some description, I believe. So let's go take a look. Okay, so this is originally where I was doing my mine, which was pretty silly of me. Obviously far too close, so let's go for a little run out into the nether. I think this golden sword will prevent the pigmen, or piglins I guess they're called now, from attacking me. I don't think it has to be a piece of armour, so I'm just going to go on a... oh, there's a ghast there. I'm going to go out on a big run, way out into the distance, far out assuming that a golden sword would be enough. And they have all started running after me. So perhaps what we'll do is we'll just go over here and we'll start our mine away from some piglins, so we don't have to go all the way back. But this may actually be a decent location to start. Okay, so that looks like a good location. It's just finding a safe way of getting down there. That does involve me throwing myself off the edge. As you can tell, I'm very, very cautious at the moment. I do not want to be knocked off the edge with all this gear on me. But I also don't want to go into the nether without strong gear, so it's kind of a bit of a catch-22, I suppose. Oh dear, I can hear a ghast now. Okay, fine, that will do. Let's just start mining from here, because I think we are vaguely, this will help actually with getting some more. Yes, because this has mending on it, so mining all of the quartz that we can find will definitely help us. Magma cubes, that's never a good sign. I feel like that means you're getting close to lava. I might be wrong though. But we only need to go down another 10, I think. And then I believe we can use any solid block as protection from the bed explosion when we actually... 15, there we go, okay. So now we need to create... I've got a little tutorial here. I believe it's a 2 by 2 by 5 area. Okay, so I've looked up the way to do it, and it's told me to just create a standard strip mine tunnel, and funnily enough, we found a piece anyway. So we've got our, oh my god, I thought I destroyed that then. We've got our piece of ancient debris. We can now create a crafting table. We'll put that down over here. Let's pop that in here and then create some beds. Okay, we have 3 beds now, and then what you want to do is I just create a little chest as well to put all of our stuff down. You mine out as far as you can go, which I believe is 5 blocks. You then place the bed as far away as you can. Okay, let's hope we don't die here. Go as far away as possible, and 3, 2, 1. I will probably get rid of the explosion noise, but wow, that destroyed a massive, massive area. No ancient debris, I should say, that I can see from here. But I can see how this would very, very quickly reveal an insane amount. So let's do one more here. This is going to be incredibly satisfying, I think, as far away as possible, and that released a huge amount of lava. We could probably get rid of that if we do this. There's probably a way of doing it. There we go. Okay, so there was none there, but I've made a bunch more beds. I'm guessing, I am assuming that was some quartz. Every time I see some quartz, I actually might mine it straight away, obviously to get some quartz, but also to build up the durability in my pickaxe again. Lovely. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone there. Oh, a bit of ancient debris there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Check, there's no more around there, and I think you're meant to go a little bit further away. So let's go down this line a bit and do one maybe here. And time for another one. I can hear are they called like a lava slime thing? I got magma cube. I can hear one of them jumping around, so you might encounter that when we do this. Oh dear. Wow, we've created a bit of mess there, haven't we? Let's see if we can cover all of that up. I think we might that this might be a lost cause. Let's do another one here. As far away as possible, like that. That was a bit silly. We could have knocked ourselves in there, couldn't we? We might be able to plug this up if we do it carefully. There we go. Hopefully we can find at least one around here when this eventually disappears. Maybe not. Unlikely, unlikely. We've got two already though, haven't we? One here and the one from before. And of course we are still learning how it actually properly works. Let's go quite a distance down here. Get rid of all this gravel. Oh no, there's lava there, I can see it already bubbling up. What we might do, yeah, let's go down this way. Let's go down here and create one like that. And put one of our beds. We've got a whole bunch of beds now, as you can see. There. That was a nice one. Surely we've got at least one here. I can see how people can get absolutely incredible amounts of netherite doing this. On my server, several people have several entire kits of netherite, and I am not surprised, to be quite honest, if this is how quick it can be. Okay, here we go. Oh yes, there we go. I can see two already. And to be fair, I might not even bother covering up all the rest of the lava. I mean, what is the point really? I think there's actually only one thing there that's getting in the way. Let's mine these two lovely pieces of ancient debris. Oh yes, here we go. Get rid of all that. I highly doubt we're going to find any more. Because that might have been all that spawns within that particular radius. There is a gap over here. This looks like a naturally generated. Oh no, we're just we're just back to our original exploded area. So let's keep going in this direction. Let's mine this out actually first. Lovely stuff. Back up to 15. Let's go quite far. Let's create a hole there. Boom. Good God. Any ancient debris lurking around? Come out, come out. Oh dear. Poor Enderman. Oh God, that was him dying. I don't think we've been lucky in this one. I think you have to be relatively unlucky not to get at least one piece of ancient debris from this method. Let's do one over here. I'm actually the limiting factor is wood at the moment, so we might have to go back and get some more. Good God. How is it every time I set myself on fire? I need to make sure I don't die, actually. It takes a surprisingly small amount of health off though. Now obviously I've got quite good armour on, but it's well worth it. Well worth the durability loss. I can't be bothered to sort all that out. Oh, there's a magma cube hunting us down. Might be the one that we heard earlier. Next one, here we go. Oh, that was a bit too close. I realised a bit late though. We've run into a bit of a lava lake, haven't we? So let's. It might be better off going in this direction. Okay, surely we've got one or two here. We're getting rather unlucky at the moment, aren't we? Can't see any. Yeah, none. Where was our little tunnel? There it is. That's the way back. There's a few mobs down there waiting for us. Oops. Actually, that's a bit stupid. Shouldn't have done that. Let's go in this direction like that. I don't know if you heard me jump there. And how many beds we've got left? We have 4 beds. Okay, that's pretty good. And we have 4 pieces of ancient debris overall. I don't know how many you need for an ingot. Okay. Yeah, that's far too much for us. I've decided to completely turn off all of the sounds now, because I'm just gonna have to turn them off in editing anyway. Actually, let's go this direction. Less lava lakes theoretically on this side. Oh, lovely. And what's amazing is, as I'm sure you guys realise, I didn't mention it, but I guess it's fairly obvious, is that these explosions do not destroy the ancient debris itself. It's obviously meant to be incredibly strong, so it doesn't get blown up by that sort of stuff. The same reason why I guess your netherite armour doesn't. Let's get rid of that. No, whatever. I guess that's everything. The same reason why your netherite armour doesn't get destroyed in lava if you die in lava. Okay, so we are down to our final 2 beds. So let's cross our fingers. I mean, we've already gotten quite a large amount of ancient debris from something such a simple method. None from this one. That was quite a good explosion as well. Barely much of a lava lake at all. Let's just cover that up. There might be some lurking around at the bottom here. Any luck? Nope. I like it when it explodes and it's bang in the middle. That's quite satisfying. Wow, none from this one. Quite surprising. And our last one, let's create a little tunnel. Let's go a bit further down. Let's go here. I need to be a bit more careful. Jeez, what's wrong with me? I think that's as far as we can go. Our last bed, fingers crossed, let's go for it. A decent amount of quartz, but it looks like, again, no ancient debris, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's going to do us for this episode. I'm going to go and collect up all my netherite and smelt it up. I think you just put it in a standard furnace or blast furnace, and it chucks out a netherite scrap, I think. And maybe you need. Oh, we don't have any coal. I thought say we could do it here, but let's take this. We'll leave everything. Well, no, I'll take all my useful stuff. I'll take the furnaces as well. It might even be worth setting up a few furnaces here, just for future use. Whatever, we'll put 10 down. Why not? We'll leave everything else here because I guess it'll be useful. We'll leave the wool as well. Maybe anyone else on the server that wants to come and do some netherite mining can come here. But yeah, I'm gonna get some more wood. But I'm gonna leave this episode here. It's probably going to be a shorter episode. Let's go check out, make sure there's nothing we're missing. We probably have missed a couple here and there. A couple's probably pretty quite wishful thinking. I think they only spawn in certain distances from each other, so you can't get large veins of them or anything like that. So I think if you find one in a certain area, I mean, we could definitely search this area a bit, couldn't we? set myself on fire and end up losing all my stuff. Because I know that if you mess around with this stuff, you can eventually, yeah, I mean, look how much of a mess this is. I'm waiting for that to spread out. Yeah. Yeah, forget that. Let's get out of it. I think we've done well on our first run, and I'm certainly going to keep doing this. It's quite satisfying, I'm not going to lie. Exploding a massive area like this. I think it's roughly 5 in every 5 radius sphere. I think 5 in every direction from where the head of the bed is. I'm surprised we didn't find more, to be quite honest, because we exploded about 10 or 15 beds or something like that. Maybe not quite. I mean, there's probably a lot lurking around in the areas that we decided not to go proper searching around, so maybe it's worth covering up these a little bit. Yeah, accident waiting to happen, isn't it? So guys, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was